Now, Rohan, this is one that's probably going to be the biggest frustration for 2026.8. I suspect there may be some feedback coming Home Assistant's way. I wanted to run the beta before we've recorded. I haven't had a chance this weekend, unfortunately. But integrations no longer will share or merge the same device. Historically, if multiple integrations provided the same physical device, Home Assistant could merge them into one single device. So, for example, if you've got something on your Wi-Fi network that is connected to Home Assistant, you may have it come in from your router's integration, for example, UniFi, and you may also have it from the actual, maybe if it's a Shelly device, it would be from Shelly. So, so a Shelly device could be seen by UniFi and Shelly. Previously, it would be previous to 2026.8, it would appear as one merged device. Now it will become two separate devices, one from Shelly and one from UniFi, which to me, I really liked the merged devices. Why the change? So this will be laying groundwork for future device management improvements, and it creates more ownership and integration boundaries between the integrations providing those devices. So what you may see moving forward from 2026.8, some old devices are replaced by two new devices. Automations using the old device will continue working in the backend. The UI may show a replaced device and ask the user to choose the correct replacement. Repairs may be raised where manual selection is required. Rohan, I have a lot of devices that are picked up by my UniFi integration, so it can track its IP address, home, not home, as well as the actual integration itself.
Well, and we were just talking about battery notes too, right? Another perfect example of something that kind of uses that merged device functionality. When you look into one of your sensors, the battery notes integration is there too, and you'll see two different integrations on that device.
Yeah, absolutely. I am worried. So there is some. So one of the notes that we have here is that automations using the old device will continue working in the back end.
Yeah.
Now, if you're using Home Assistant UI for the automations and you're doing a device target picker, you're actually in YAML. If you switch back to YAML, the YAML will be using a device ID as opposed to an entity ID. So they will continue working. I guess if you then have to select a new replacement device, maybe those device IDs will change, which could break some automations. I would be very interested to see those sort of edge cases. But for me, I'm very. I think I'm going to need to usually I just upgrade to the beta and everything's fine. But for me, I think this one's going to be like, you know what? I'm going to dedicate an hour to this upgrade just to see what the fallout from this change is going to be. I think this. I'm hoping it's not too big, but this one could be a big deal for me at least.
Yeah. I liked that kind of unified view, right? Like for me, it's like personally, this is at least my view is I care less about which integration owns it because I typically have an idea, right? Like if it's something like again, so it's something coming from Zigbee and it's a battery notes integration. I know battery notes doesn't own the device. It's fine, right? Like so from an ownership perspective, I think that's less of an issue. But I kind of like having everything in that one view, right? Like when I see, hey, this is the device and everything is here. Now, if I care to look at different views of that device, like how in your case you were using the example of UniFi, how UniFi sees the Shelly device versus how Shelly sees the Shelly device. Those are two different places to go to now, right? I kind of liked it better when it's go to one place and all the stuff's in the same place. So even if I'm like comparing, I don't know, whatever, comparing statistics or comparing something like that, or perfect example, you go back to my battery notes example, I can say, okay, what's the battery level here? Okay, great. And when was the last time I replaced a battery in battery notes, right? So again, that's me referencing two things from two device entries technically here in this case, or two integrations rather. that I would have to go back and forth for. Or things like battery nodes would have to build duplicate entities to do the same thing so I can still have that, which at that point, I don't know, that's just wasteful to me.
I'm sure there is a master plan happening here. So, the
Yeah,
note here is that there is groundwork for future device management improvements. So maybe this is just, some short-term pain for the long-term gain.
I hope that's what it is, right? And yeah, so let's see where that goes.